Morgen, Jahr 10. Heute ist unser Titel Einkaufen in der Kärtner Straße. To start, I'd like you to fill in the crossword. If you have a printer at home, I've attached a copy of it to ePraise to make it easier for you. I'd like you to look up these words and write them in the English in the crossword. Please pause the video now to give you time to do that. I'm going to begin by looking at the words that go across. So we'll start with the adjective klein, meaning small. Der Schmuck, jewelry. Die Tasse, cup. Hässlich, ugly. Die Postkarte, postcard. Der Keks, biscuit. Der Kuli, biro. Die Brieftasche, wallet. Now we'll look at the words that go down. Das Tischtuch, tablecloth. Lecker, delicious or tasty. Gelb, yellow. Das Kopfkissen, pillow. All of these words are going to come up in today's lesson. Today's title is Einkaufen in der Kärtner Straße, and you may remember that the Kärtner Straße is the most famous shopping street in Vienna. We're going to begin by looking at our key grammar point for today. Adjective endings. Adjective endings vary depending on the case the noun is in. If the noun is the subject of the sentence, we use the nominative case endings. For instance, der freundliche Mann hat gelächelt. The friendly man smiled. Here, we have an adjective ending of a e on the end of freundlich, meaning friendly, and it's the masculine nominative. If the noun is the object of the sentence, we use the accusative case endings. For instance, ich habe den freundlichen Mann gesehen. I saw the friendly man. In this sentence, I am the subject, ich, and the friendly man is the object, den freundlichen Mann. And here you see that in the accusative masculine, we add an en to the adjective. Here's a helpful table that shows the masculine, feminine, neuter and plural nominative endings and accusative endings. So in the nominative, in the subject for masculine, we have der or dieser preiswerte Schmuck, meaning the or this reasonably priced jewellery. So if you said this reasonably priced jewellery is great, you would say dieser preiswerte Schmuck is toll. But if you're talking about buying this reasonably priced jewellery, you would say ich kaufe diesen preiswerten Schmuck, because I'm now the subject, I'm the one buying it, and the jewellery is in the object. In the feminine there we have die or diese große Brieftasche, so the or this big wallet. And this doesn't change in the accusative. It adds an e for both the nominative and the accusative at the end of the adjective here, which is groß, meaning big or large. Next we have das or dieses weiße T-shirt, the or this white T-shirt. And again, weiß keeps the e on the end in the accusative. So you could say, ich kaufe dieses weiße T-shirt. I buy this white T-shirt. In the plural, we see the same thing. The endings in the nominative and the accusative are the same. The adjective adds an en to the end. So if you want to say, these cheap sweets are tasty or delicious, you could say, diese billigen Bonbons sind lecker. If you say, I buy these cheap sweets, you'd say, ich kaufe diese billigen Bonbons. Now, if you weren't able to print off the attachment that I put on ePraise, I'd like you to copy out that table and see if you can translate the following 8 sentences. You might have to look up a couple of words, but most of them should be within that table. I'd like you to pause the video now to give you time to do that. 1. Der preiswerte Schmuck ist nicht teuer. So that's in the nominative. The jewelry is the subject of the sentence. 2. Ich trage den preiswerten Schmuck. Okay, so jewelry is now in the accusative because I'm wearing it. I'm the subject. The jewelry is the object. 3. Diese große Brieftasche ist zu groß. Here we are in the nominative, but it's the same for the nominative and accusative for the feminine. 4. Ich mag diese große Brieftasche. 5. Dieses weiße T-Shirt ist zu klein. 6. Ich hasse dieses weiße T-Shirt. 7. Die billigen Bonbons sind ungesund. 8. Ich esse die billigen Bonbons. I'd now like you to open your textbooks to page 104, and here we see 8 pictures and the title In einem Wiener Andenkenladen, in a souvenir shop in Vienna. And here we have 8 different images of souvenirs you could buy. So here we have der preiswerte Schmuck, the reasonably priced jewelry, die grün-weiß gestreifte Tasse, the green and white striped cup, das weiche Kopfkissen, the soft pillow, die leckeren Kekse, the tasty biscuits, der bunte Kuli, the colourful biro, die kleine Brieftasche, the small wallet, das schöne Tischtuch, the beautiful tablecloth, die coolen Postkarten, the cool postcards. And hopefully you can see here how these adjective endings that we've just been learning about have been put in bold. So we have 4 characters who have bought something and they're complaining about it. I'd like you to listen as I read out their complaints. Ich habe diese kleine Brieftasche im Kaufhaus gekauft, aber sie ist schon kaputt. Ich habe diesen gestreiften Kuli am Markt gekauft, aber er funktioniert nicht. Ich habe dieses rote T-Shirt im Einkaufszentrum gekauft, aber es passt mir nicht. Es ist zu klein. Ich habe diese leckeren Kekse im Souvenirladen gekauft, aber ich habe sie schon alle aufgegessen. I'd like you to read those 4 texts again and then fill in the table for each one. What item are they talking about? How do they describe that item? Where did they buy it from? And what's the problem? I'd like you to pause the video now to copy out that table and to fill it in. I'm now going to go through the answers. So number 1 buys a wallet, Brieftasche. It's described as small, klein, and they bought it from the department store, Kaufhaus. The problem is that it's already broken. Number 2 buys pen. It's described as stripy, gestreiften. They bought it from the market, and the problem is that it doesn't work. Funktioniert nicht. The third person buys a t-shirt. It's described as red, rot. They bought it from the shopping centre, Einkaufszentrum, but it doesn't fit. It's too small, zu klein. The fourth person bought biscuits, Kekse. They're described as delicious, and they bought them from the souvenir shop, Souvenirladen. But the problem is, they've already eaten them. Now, here we have a text between Alicia and the Verkäufer, the salesperson. I'd like you to listen as this text is read out.
Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Ich suche ein T-Shirt als Geschenk für meinen Bruder.
Welche Größe hat er?
Er ist klein.
Welche Farbe mag er?
Seine Lieblingsfarben sind rot und blau.
Dieses blaue T-Shirt ist sehr preiswert.
Ja, aber ich denke, es ist zu kurz. Haben Sie andere T-Shirts?
Ja, natürlich. Diese gestreiften T-Shirts sind momentan sehr beliebt. Sie sind auch im Sonderangebot.
Okay, ich nehme das gestreifte T-Shirt in klein. Vielen Dank. Oh, warten Sie mal. Dieses T-Shirt hat ein Loch.
Entschuldigung. Hier, nimm bitte dieses T-Shirt.
I'd now like you to read the text and answer the following 6 questions. Who's the item for? What size does Alicia need? Why does the salesperson recommend a blue t-shirt? What's wrong with the blue t-shirt? And for what 2 reasons does the salesperson recommend the striped t-shirt? And lastly, what's the problem with the striped t-shirt? I'd like you to pause the video now to give you time to do this. So, question 1. The item is for her brother. She says, als Geschenk für meinen Bruder, as a present for my brother. She needs size small, klein, and the salesperson recommends a blue t-shirt because it's reasonably priced. Es ist sehr preiswert. What's wrong with the blue t-shirt? Well, it's too short, zu kurz. And for what 2 reasons does the salesperson recommend the striped t-shirt? Well, it's currently very popular, momentan sehr beliebt, and it's on special offer, im Sonderangebot. And what's the problem with the striped t-shirt? It has a hole. Dieses T-Shirt hat ein Loch. Your homework for today is to translate that text into English. I'd like you to send your translations to me at jwatson@stbedes.cams.sch.uk. The first person to send it in will receive 3 merits, and it's been quite competitive in your class with people sending in their entries before 8 a.m, so I look forward to seeing who's going to be first this week. I've given you vocab to help you, but if you are stuck on anything, why not go on dich.cc. It's been lovely to see a number of you in school for the learning reviews, and I look forward to seeing more of you this week. Auf Wiedersehen!